Hi, subscribers. A very good afternoon. Um, so this is another question answer video for our subscribers. So he has asked that he has drop downs in his web page, and he could not capture that. So he could not capture the drop down. Like when he is clicking a drop down, he could not capture that particular transaction. So yes, there are scenarios where you get to capture your drop down, but the thing is when you are clicking on your drop down and when you're seeing some data, if they get populated directly from your database server, I mean, like you're just trying to send some request during each and every drop down change. In that case, you will be able to see the request. But in most of the scenarios, I mean, in half of the scenarios, what happens is the moment the page gets loaded, automatically all those items will get loaded as part of the page. But in some scenarios, they would have designed it. I mean, maybe they could have in terms of the security or in terms of increasing the performance, they could download the data in bits and pieces. So in that case, you could download your data. I mean, you could see the data loading for each and every single drop down change. But like I told you, in other case, you might get it at the very first time. So you can find the data in the page where you open, I mean, like where you have the drop down. So basically there are two things. One is either you get it during the page load, or either you get, I mean, like during the page load, you won't be able to see any data for each and every drop down change. But during the I mean, like in some scenarios, like where if your drop down demands a request to the database server, yes, in those scenarios you will be able to see some separate requests for your drop down. So that's the difference. I mean, obviously what I'm trying to say is, if your drop down is demanding a request, or if it is sending a request to the database server, you will get that as a separate request. If not, you will get all those data in the very home page, like in the very first web page where you are seeing your drop down. So that's the difference, and that's the reason you are not able to see. And in several scenarios, I had the drop down sending separate request. In a few scenarios, I did not see that. So it happens. It's a normal thing, but it depends on the developer. So if they would have designed that way, then we won't be able to see it. And I believe I would have answered this your question. Thank you for asking this question. And if you have anybody else is having any other questions, please do comment in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. Thank you so much, and see you all very soon. Take care, and bye bye.